Well, you could call it a lucky break for Odell Beckham Jr. An arrest warrant was issued for OBJ after an incident involving a security guard in the locker room after the National Football Championship. Nick Camino is here now. Nick, so there are reports, no charges.
It's always something, isn't it? My word, yeah. This is actually good news. A report out today says that Odell Beckham Jr. will not face charges for the incident in the locker room as LSU celebrated their national championship in New Orleans. So here's the video. You've probably seen it by now. You can see OBJ slap the backside of a security officer in LSU's locker room. After that video surfaced, New Orleans police said they issued a warrant for OBJ on charges of simple battery. The Browns said they were aware of the incident and that Beckham's people were handling it. Now, NOLA.com reports that the officer has signed an affidavit and he will not press charges. So that issue seems to be resolved for now. However, there is still the issue of Beckham handing out money to LSU players on the field after the national championship game. Joe Burrow, who made a point to say, listen, I'm not a student athlete anymore. He says those were real Benjamins that OBJ was handing out to players. The NCAA hasn't said if it plans to investigate or punish LSU. They really can't do anything to Odell Beckham Jr., Alina, so this is just a mess. He had himself a night, and not for the right reasons. I'll tell you that.
He did a lot of damage in that short period of time
really
that he was there, didn't he?
Let's not let him go out anymore, all right?
All right. Thanks so much for that. We'll talk again later in sports.